Well, good morning. My name is Scott Josiah. I'm the state forester and director of the Nebraska Forest Service, and I'm trying a new technology today that I haven't tried before. Unfortunately, I can't be with you today to mix with you and talk with you about this exciting new project of greener Nebraska towns. But I wanted to welcome you anyway and offer my congratulations because this is a pretty selective group of communities that we have chosen for this particular project. It's a very exciting, innovative project, very cutting edge in the United States, frankly, and so you should be quite honored that you're part of it. We're certainly really pleased that you are part of it. This is a mix of federal and state dollars, three different projects, coming from Nebraska Environmental Trust. That's the Trees for Nebraska Towns project, as well as Waterwise Communities project. Those are from NET. And then some dollars from the federal government, from the U.S. Forest Service, on sustainable communities. So mixing all those dollars together allows us to do things that we couldn't have done otherwise. And so the result is greener Nebraska towns. It's innovative in several ways. It's innovative in the sense that it will really contribute to greening your community tree resources, greening your communities, and enhancing your tree resources, as well as your human resources. This project is focused on enhancing the capacity of your communities to continue this work after the projects are over. It's based on several successful project approaches used, frankly, around the world, in Bangladesh and in India and in some other places as well. And part of that is what's called phase in, phase out, where a project is intensively implemented in a community in a highly visible way, so it spreads to the surrounding communities. Um, but then it's phased out, so there's no dependency that's built up on the Nebraska Forest Service or whatever organization is implementing the project. So that's basically the approach here. We're going to phase in for 3 years or so and then phase out. And we have chosen your communities in part because of the visibility of your communities, hoping that these techniques and technologies and the impacts that the project has in your community will spread to other communities as well. They're focusing on sustainability, not only in terms of environmental sustainability, enhancing dramatically in many cases your tree and forest resources in your communities, but also the capacity of your community itself, whether it's a nonprofit or a city government or village government, to continue the project once the project ends. So we'll be covering everything and training you, everything from the technical aspects of tree selection, care, planting, and all of that, to other things that you may not have expected, and that would include maybe perhaps grant writing, bringing in specialists that can help you to write other grants to bring in other dollars for your communities, to working with volunteers, both attracting and retaining those volunteers and motivating them, and then working with the media as well. And there may be other needs that you feel you have that we can address through this project. There's really wonderful leadership from the Nebraska Forest Service behind this project that we'll be working on it pretty closely. Eric Berg, the Community Forestry and Sustainable Landscapes Program Leader, Justin Everettson, Christina Hoyt, Kendall Wires are all high quality professionals that will really dig in there with you to help these projects become a success. And one of the big outcomes that I see from this project is that you'll be more connected to the other networks, the other people that are interested in trees in your communities. And there are lots of networks out there that we maybe don't connect very well right now. There's ReTree Nebraska with ambassadors all over the state advocating and catalyzing tree plantings in their communities. In fact, ReTree Week is this fall, and we hope that many of your communities contribute to some sort of tree planting event and this fall in your communities. So there's ReTree Nebraska, there's Tree City USA, there are tree boards, there's the Nebraska Statewide Arboreta, as well as curators in some communities. So there's lots of different tree type of people that are all through these communities, and we also hope that you as participants in greener Nebraska towns begin to network with each other. That's part of the purpose of the meeting today, is for you to get to know each other and then kind of help each other out as you move forward. So I wanted to thank you for your time and for coming in today and spending some time with us. And I've got a glitch on the technology here, the phone's ringing. But I really wanted to welcome you and appreciate the amount of time and effort that you'll be putting into this in the next 3 years. And we're here to help you in every way we can. So thank you very much. Have a great meeting.